Hello. Okay, just getting ready here. How's everybody doing today? Let's see if I can hear the music. Can I?
Hello.
I'm doing something new today, so I have no idea if this is working or not. So you guys are gonna have to let me know. I'm trying all these different things, and I'm not hearing the music in my headphones. Hey, Queldar, let me know if you can hear me and if you can hear music. I can't hear you. I wonder why. I'm showing up on both. Let me check real quick. Okay then. I don't know why I can't hear you or the music. But if you restart your Discord, hopefully it'll work. Okay, so today I'm going to be it's like an Android house in here. Everything is connected by cables. I don't have any paint on my thing yet. Hey Smokes 1129. Nice, thank you. Okay, so I'm gonna be using these. I can do on every camera now. I'm all high tech and stuff. I'm gonna be using the slow dry acrylics for this one. I'm getting used to using a palette. This is kind of weird, so I'm getting the white on there. Using a palette like a real artist. Hey Sam. Thank you for your help today. Sam got me set up with what did we do this morning? Ah yes, the camera. Okay, getting some black paint on there. So these slow dry acrylics are really exciting because they dry slowly, so they allow you a longer time to work. All right, so as you can see, yesterday I just adjusted the canvas to, it's kind of like a sketch. Pre-painting. So now I'm just gonna start by getting some paintbrushes, and I'm just gonna do white and black first. This galaxy is all, I don't know if you can hear the noise of the water purifier. Okay. Okay, I have the picture in front of me, so it's gonna start by this corner. I'm probably gonna transform this painting and add to it a little later. And I'm getting some, that's nice because you guys can probably see my palette as well. So just starting here in this corner. Now these slow dry acrylics are a little softer than the regular Liquitex. I'm not going all the way up since everything is black there. I'm probably gonna use some regular Liquitex. Oh, these are golden. Did I say Liquitex? So I'm trying to achieve this misty, soft effect. It's a shame that you can't hop in, Qualdar. You want to try again? I close it and restart it, the Discord. Because my sound is going through the Discord, so you should be able to hop in. It's probably not going to look exactly like the picture, you know, and that's okay, because probably every picture they take is a little bit different, so, but it's just more like an inspiration. Trying to create a feeling of a galaxy and not really get stuck if it doesn't look exactly. So, okay, no worries, no pressure. You know, hop in if you want. You don't have to. But anyway, yesterday I finally mustered the courage to get out my airbrush again, because these galactic pieces, they look best with like a soft effect, and airbrushing really works well to create that. So I took out my airbrush that for the longest time it was out of use because, I don't know, I've always had a little bit of trouble with it, with clogging. So like all the paints that I've tried have been clogging it, and it's a common, you know, thing with the airbrush. And so last time that I used it, I found that using the latex paints that I was using on the mural, I diluted them and they worked pretty well in the airbrush, but then I didn't use it for a while, and I did clean it right away. But something happened. They must have gotten really deep lodged in there that it clogged it, and then for the longest time I couldn't use it. Okay, so now I'm trying to get some soft. See how nice that blends? Like a regular acrylic paint would already have been dry by now. Look at that soft, nice and soft effect. The sound, oh, that's the problem. Thank you, Sam. No, the sound is coming through my headphones, it says. So I don't understand why. Is it weird? Is it weird sound? Oh. I'm still using water with these. So water will always help to blend and dissolve things better. So now I'm just pretty much doing the second undersketch, pretty much. This this is a 48 by 36 by 48 canvas. It's quite large. Probably too large for the easel that I'm using because it's not very stable. It keeps wobbling a little bit. Adding some more white. So I'll be doing airbrushing on this afterwards, so not too worried. And if you lay down a white color, a brighter color, then any other color will be much more visible. So for example, I'm gonna be using some prism violet probably for those purple shapes. And those kind of colors, they glow more brilliantly when they're laid on a white surface. Anyway, the headphones are keeping my ears warm, so that's nice. Nice and soft. Oh, lots of stars. Trying to not get too much glare in there. I love the white gesso because it's so matte and, well, it doesn't shine. You can take really good pictures of it. But usually acrylic paint is much more shiny, glossy. So how are you doing, Smokes? Fine, Friday morning. Starting to get really cold in Pennsylvania. Well, not really cold, just every morning is a little colder than the previous one. This morning it was 45 degrees Fahrenheit. So this is the Galaxy Messier 81. It is very easy to observe galaxy. It says for amateurs, amateur astronomers. It was discovered in the 1770s. By this astronomer called Bode. That's why it's called also the Bode Galaxy. Okay. For this soft mass of galactic clouds, there's gonna be a lot of little stars that are shining. So this is basically the background for that. Getting some water, keep your paintbrush wet. If your paintbrush is wet, it'll glide a lot easier on the canvas. I still cannot hear you. That's strange. I make sure all my connections are connected. Oh my god. Okay, I should be able to hear you now, Claudia. Say something.
Hello.
Oh, Shannon.
Can you
Claudia,
hear me
say something. I don't want to
Hello?
say what I did because it's so dumb. Hi, Shannon. Welcome to my channel.
Hello.
What are you working on? Are you at work or are you working from home? I have my my headphones plugged in the microphone. Oh my gosh. You know, sometimes you can help a person, but you can't really help them. There's only a limit. That's funny. I should be able to hear you now, though. No?
I'm talking. Can you hear me? Nope.
I have Discord muted. No, the sound is coming. If you can hear me, then
When I
let me think this out. Cool. So Sam set the settings so that the sound that goes to the OBS is the sound that goes to Discord. Discord, hang on. Discord records the sound that is captured by the camera and then transmits the sound to OBS. That's what it is. I 65 degrees. So what do you think it is, Claudar? Can you think of a reason? Have Discord muted for other people or? Let me go and check again. Sorry guys, just a sec. I'm really sorry. I have no idea how to do that, Quelder. I'm really not tech savvy at all. I hope that maybe when Louis hops on, maybe he has any ideas about what's happening here. Yeah, working from home is the best. Shannon, it's warm there. Although it gets a little warm a little later in the day here as well. Okay. a little bit of white in there. A little lighter. This paint is definitely a little more glossy than your regular acrylic paints. Oklahoma has harsh winters, harsher than other places. Where here it's about, you know, sometimes it gets down to 3 Fahrenheit, which is like minus 17 Celsius. It's pretty cold. But I remember having those in Romania too, so, you know, it's normal to have cold winters. But lately, winters have been so lame. Just slush and not really, you don't get the real winters we usually got, you know, like nice snows, sledding and stuff. I think I need to make that a little brighter over here. Tornado and ice in winter. Wow. You get tornadoes? It's scary. We've been starting to get tornadoes here in Pennsylvania in the past, I don't know, a year or so. This year we had so many tornado warnings. We actually had a tornado touch down like 5 miles from us, maybe like 10 miles from us. It devastated a part of a hospital, the Doylestown Hospital. Pretty scary stuff. You know, seek shelter now. Most times it's, knock on wood, most times it's just a warning, but .103, yeah, it didn't get so hot this year here. I don't know, 90 something. It didn't get hotter than that. But we've had 103 here in the past years. I like fall though. Most places get snow. Yeah. I'm gonna do this portion first and then I'm gonna move on the other side. A little more right here. I got my second camera up, Louis, but I can't get voice. Hop into Discord if you can, because I don't know why I can't hear Queldar. With all these setting changes, I don't know, maybe some settings got changed. Well, definitely they got changed, but I don't know why the Discord voice wouldn't come up. I can't even hear anyone in Discord. I wonder why. Up on my computer. Hey Elsa! So, happy autumn! It's a golden open acrylics. They're really slow drying acrylics, and they take longer time to dry, so it allows you more time to blend the colors. See, these are still wet, where regular acrylics would already be dry by now. I can still move these around. It's really nice. They stay open for like maybe three times longer than the regular acrylics. I'm also using water, so okay, no worries. I love fall. It's my favorite season too. There's something so soothing about it, right? It's like, I don't know, with all the bounties and the holidays and the, you know, cozy sweaters and teas. It's just really nice. Nice time. You need more paint. I think it has to do with setting up the audio source in OBS to pull from the web browser. How where do I go in the OBS settings? Hang on. Okay. More. Not sure you want to pull from the web browser. Oh, it's the web browser. That's where Discord is. Desktop audio, is that it? Default. I changed something. I still can't hear anybody. I did change the default. I'm not sure. Can't hear anyone yet.
Hello? Hello?
You can hear Qualdar. Am I the only one who cannot hear? Oh. Okay. I cannot hear you. Well, at least you guys can hear Qualdar. Just look at Okay. I have no idea, guys. I'm just gonna imagine I can hear you. I just lost my music. I was playing with settings. Do you guys still hear music? I guess at this point I can probably take off my headphones. They're just keeping my ears warm. Hi, Mirza. Baseball game and wonder why the ball was getting bigger than it hit me. Oh my gosh, Louis. I've heard that before. It's fun. How are you doing, Mirza? It's nice to have people from all over the globe. Do you guys still hear music? Okay. Awesome. Alright. At least that, you know. Always look on the bright side of life. Although now I can't hear when you guys are talking and I don't want to talk over you. Nobody can make you do anything you don't want, Louis. Entertain. Okay. Water. Figure this Discord thing out later. Right? Gotta. Now, this message is held for review, Louis. But I'm showing it. YouTube wants to restrict your negative messaging towards your friends. This painting is for a Fibonacci video that I am going to do soon. Fibonacci sequence, the golden mean. Is it really? Yeah, it was held for review. Apparently YouTube didn't want fat shaming on this channel. I guess it's okay. It happened. Oh my gosh. When you were moonwalking on the beach. Is moonwalking, does it mean something else too? Walking by the moonlight is what I meant to say, not moonwalking. I have the feeling that it might have a secondary meaning. see YouTube. Oh, now he's experimenting. Took off my headphones since I can't hear music or hear anybody, so just overheats my ears. Here it comes. Oh, it just showed up. It's okay to say about yourself that you're fat, just not about other people, I suppose. Interesting. Okay, I'm gonna get these globular clusters in the right way. So one of them is coming. Make this one over here, the one on top. I don't want it to be overly regular. And there's another one coming about here. Round. Oh, that's the moonwalking thing. Okay, Michael Jackson. Thank you, Queldar. Michael Jackson. Oh my gosh. Sometimes I find myself on Facebook, and truly Facebook isn't good for anything other than funny videos and other fun things for me. And I'm part of some really fun groups. Like one of them is, that's where I saw this particular video. It's called I Love My Short Hair. But they post all sorts of funny videos, not just about short hair apparently. And this particular one was of this 5-year-old or something. I think he was like 5-year-old. And he was dancing Thriller. Oh my god. He was so cute. It was so cute. I'm like, immediately said to myself, I so want to learn how to dance the Thriller. It's hilarious. He did all those head jerks and everything. Oh, really took it seriously. Very nice video. Little boy. Did all the crotch grabs too, just perfect. Okay, under that, there's some bit of darkness there. Your stay at home. Well, that's the best, I think. It's nice to stay at home, I think. I love it. For a certain amount of time. You guys can actually see me. Let me turn this just a little bit, maybe. I don't want you to catch the light. There's a light over there in the corner that you might be able to see. Okay. here. It's the one. Really bright one. It's pretty thin. If you guys are new here, just know that usually it's not as... Well, this is the first time I'm trying some new things, so might be a little different. We're still tweaking on certain technological things here, and they will be better in time, just like everything is with practice. You have an idea, video? I'm listening. I'm all ears. That's ears, Sam. We have an inside joke where I say ears instead of hears because, you know, all those subtleties of the language. And also in Romanian, we don't have like all of the different nuances of the E, you know, or I. In Romanian, you, just like in Italian, I think, you read it the way it's written. So, you know, if it's it's always E. It's not A or E or ye, like in English. But, yeah, and E is always E. So anyway, we're making fun because sometimes I would call all these years, I would say all these ears. And that would be funny for Sam, because funny to laugh at somebody else. No hard feelings. It's all in good fun between spouses. We get so close to our artwork that we're kneeling to the art. This canvas is very dry. Only the video idea. Okay, maybe I could share some Romanian folklore story and paint something related to that while I tell the story. That's a very good idea. Actually, I have this weird book of superstitions, Romanian superstitions. I gotta tell you, those are like the weirdest and scariest stories I've ever read. I think they would go actually pretty well with Halloween. They're all about, you know, Strigoi. We don't actually have so much as vampires as we have, you know, the undead. They're not really zombies, but close related to zombies. You know, there are these people who are born with a flap of extra skin on their scalp, and those people are told to become strigoi, which means that after they die, they come back from the dead and they haunt the living. Mostly their families. I mean, of course, the families. They're the most vulnerable. But, you know, because families usually do them some sort of wrong or something, I don't know. There is a movie, it's called Strigoi. Really creepy, man. It's so creepy. So, yeah, I have a lot of different... And there's a whole book about stories that presumably they're real tellings that happen to people. It's not like, it's not a fiction story. It's, you know. I mean, it's called superstition, but it's presumably real happenings. So maybe I could do that for like a... That's interesting, yeah. Very interesting idea. So you want to learn some folklore, some Romanian folklore? You can see artists, we really get down with our art, you know. On the floor. Those kind of stories. You want to visit Romania, Elsa? That's fun. Well, Romania is a very beautiful country. Where did you say you were from, Elsa? Or where do you live right now? I want to visit Romania, like visit it too, because when I used to live there, I didn't really travel a lot. But there's so many beautiful places to see. You know, we have a sea, we have mountains, we have castles. I visited castles when I went. You know, the Grand Castle, Oh yeah, that's another thing that I could say about. I actually have a few pictures. Oh, I wish I had some more pictures of Grand Castle. The doors are so small. And the ceiling. No, the ceilings aren't, but there's some really teeny doors there. Sam has a picture with him and the door is like to his forehead. Because, you know, Vlad Tepes was not a very tall person. Could probably tell some stories about Vlad Tepes. That'd be fun. I shared recently a post on my Facebook that is so hilarious. I always share it. One of the Facebook memories that Facebook keeps reminding me every year. Hey, have some memories. And every year I share it again because it's so funny. It's a bunch of pictures, and first one says when Vlad Tepes discovers marshmallows, you know, and he gets his stick and he pokes the stick and he's just like, well, these are fucking great. You'd have to see it. You'd have to see it. I hope there are no children on this channel at the moment. Only adults with children's minds. Those are okay. Architecture. Your break is almost over, but it's been nice to hang out here. Love your work. Thank you so much, Elsa. I'm so glad. You're from El Salvador, live in Virginia, and was in the Navy. Cool. Architecture, historical places, and open land. That's really nice, Elsa. Thank you so much for stopping by, and come back and we'll talk about Romania. And yeah, thank you for visiting. And, you know, have a nice weekend. I'll be here every Friday at 11. Most Fridays. Sometimes things pop up, but most of the time I try to be here. It's always a fun time. I love architecture too. Some beautiful castles in Romania, and open lands, and forests, and haunted forests, and all that stuff. Okay. Just wanted to smooth that part over. I really don't like seeing brush strokes. You don't know, I'm a little bit neurotic about brush strokes. Like everything to be soft and smooth. But I also like intrigue and movement and dynamism and dynamics. One of those things. I also like those. So for me, it's really difficult to the balance between blending out, making things smooth and, you know, soft. And I also like patterns and textures. So I don't know. I got pretty good in the past, and obviously this galaxy is very soft, and I want to maintain that sort of feeling. And once this dries over, you can still see these are dried. It does dry a little glossy. It's most dried, but I was hoping that the brush strokes are gonna dry a little more flat. But it's okay, because I'm gonna add the airbrush and all of the colors and everything. Once we add stars and text and all sorts of things, it's gonna become a lot more interesting. I think one of the hardest things in painting for me, and I don't know, maybe for most artists, is to simplify shapes and see the whole thing. Just get stuck in one little detail. Softening it up a little bit, and then arm goes there that way. I'm pretty much just using the same brush because I'm using most of the paint that's on the brush, and I don't mind if it gets a little mixed up. I need that gradient. Need the gradient. Okay. Just like that. I was gonna do something Inktober-y today, because today is the first day of Inktober. If you guys, any one of you participates, I've been blowing the bell of Inktober and I haven't even started or made any plans or anything. But I do look forward to seeing what people do. I'll do some things. I can't commit to a whole month because some of the things I don't really care to do, but I do want to do some things. Okay, that white goes up a little bit. And you can see the pictures, the reference photos, if you're interested. Just the one reference photo. I put it up on my Patreon page there. It's on public, so anybody can see it. But if you wanted to be my patron, that would be greatly appreciated. And it's actually a picture that I have in a book. That I earned. I didn't earn it. I won it. I won a book at one of those Christmas party gift givings where everybody takes a number and the Chinese something. It's a really nice book. I should see. It's called Astrophotography. Very beautiful book. And it has all these magnificent pictures. So this is the galaxy, Messier galaxy. Take off the cover. And then, you know, it has the Seahorse Nebula and, you know, large Magellanic Cloud. Really beautiful illustrations of stellar things in the cosmos. Very beautiful book. I don't know why I don't use it more for reference. Like, look at this. Amazing. So I'll probably be using this for more references or think you could have seen it better from the big picture. Yeah, for future paintings and stuff like that. Adding some more brights in here. of variation in there. Breaking it up so it's not all uniform. I'm thinking very probably that over here on the bottom, so this is probably gonna be a background for a bigger piece, for something I'm gonna be adding to it. Some different scenes and some different things, not leaving it just a galaxy probably. But it's gonna be a background. I'm not focusing too much on this part because that's probably gonna be covered with something else, but I'm still going almost to the edge, to the black part, so that then I can easily reconnect to the black. I don't have to match colors or tones or values. Thanks, Lewis. Getting there. Getting there. Oh, let me work on this arm over there. A little bit. Too much water on my brush. That's gonna get covered anyway. You guys can see me from there too. Okay. Getting some black. Gonna work on this. Gonna need more black soon. And water. What are you up to today, Lewis? Working on your commission? Gotta say, I am still sorry for the shaking of the canvas. I am super stoked about using my airbrush again. I used to do really good airbrush work when it worked. I even joined the Facebook group for airbrushing for newbies, but I don't know, that I just not ask enough questions. Backhand stuff. Does it? Oh, good. That is my intention. And all these dark things will get all softened up when I start doing the airbrush thing. When I make everything cloudy and soft and stuff that a paintbrush is really difficult to achieve. With acrylics anyway. I don't know, maybe with I have to try oils with, I'll try a smaller one because I think it's gonna take a lot of oils. Or I can do an underpainting with acrylics and then I can do oils on top of that because I've seen people do that so they don't use so much oils. Or so they have an underpainting and it's much easier, maybe especially when you're beginning. I wanna darken that just a little bit when you're beginning, so you don't waste so much oil paint. Oil paints are a little bit more expensive than acrylics, although these open acrylics are pretty expensive too. But I think they're worth it because it's something different, you know? It's not like you can get this kind of stuff for cheaper. Nobody offers this kind of stuff. So thank you, golden open acrylics. Contrast really gives it depth. Thank you. I am trying to balance contrast and softness. The ultimate struggle of life. So looking at the picture from a distance is helpful. But I think yesterday I was keeping it a little close to myself. Reference photo. goes up. Something like that. I need more paints. More paint. Black. More black than white. Alright, I wonder if Sam is still here. Sam, are you still here? Because I forgot to do something. Just let me know if you're still here. I'm gonna need to ask you to send Anna a text message. If you can. No, I'll do it after I'm done here. Getting not really black, but it's kind of dark, dark gray. As you get to the middle of the spiral arm, everything is not so dark. A little cloudy. I have to step back soon, see how it looks from a distance. Or look at the picture on the camera. You just ate fake meat for the first time? You think? Why did you? Are you not sure? Fake meat isn't that bad. I mean, what is it? Beans? What do you think about it? We eat fake stuff all the time, like, you know, dairy-free cheese and other stuff. Dairy-free milk, you know, almond milk and coconut cheese. All sorts of stuff. They're not as bad as they used to be, so. And you didn't kill an animal. How long and how many days a week do I spend painting? It depends. When I have a big project like this, I try to keep on it every day. Like Monday, Tuesday. Wednesday is usually my marketing day, so I take off in the middle of the week to do all sorts of businessy things. So I generally don't paint or do anything fun on Wednesday. But you know, like 4-5 days a week, sometimes less. I like to paint for more than 5 hours when I sit and do a painting, because it takes me a while to get into the mood and to the swing of painting. So it takes me a while to get, you know, comfortable. And by the time, I mean the flow, you know, like 2-3 hours to get me in the flow and to really enjoy it. I don't know what it was. It was supposed to be baked chicken. We got it free with our groceries. Oh, nice. Yeah, that's alright. I've been painting for about 8 years. More like 7 to 8 years now. Started painting murals, big murals in my house, so that's how I pretty much learned how to paint. I was just playing around in our house with painting our walls. Then after a couple of years, when I was done painting all of the walls in my house, it took about 2 or 3 years. And then I started painting on canvases. And that's when I really felt like, ooh, I might be a real artist. You know, it's a big shift from painting on the floor and standing up to painting at an easel. It's a big psychological shift, like a real easel with real with real with real acrylic paints, because I used to paint with latex wall paints. So, you know, it's like always upgrading. I didn't start all the way with the fancy ciao mama. Lucia Czerny is my mom. Salut. Ce faci? Ce faci azi? Means how are you doing today, or what are you doing today? Yeah, so been painting, you know, like a real fine artist, as it were, for about 4 years. So I always feel like I'm just beginning. I always feel like I've got so much to learn, and you know, I don't know if I'll ever feel like my skills are how do I put this? I can always improve. I always have things that I want to learn how to do, you know? Nice way to put it. Because there's always something you want to learn. And one of these big paintings, to be honest, is I don't paint a lot of big paintings lately. I haven't been. But I really do love doing it. It's a really scary process, you know? Like, it's a labor of love. Let me see if I can make a heart here. Less than 3, right? Ah, less than 3 makes a heart. Yeah, so always a process of learning. And as my friend, who is an art teacher and an artist, you know, it's really easy to feel like a fraud, or to feel like you don't know enough, or you don't know what you're doing. But to be honest, even a project big like this, it's scary. Like, it's scary because it's a big vision, and I want it to come out right. And I don't think I've ever done something big like this before. So I always wonder, you know, like back in the back of my mind is that thought that, like, before every mural I do, I'm like, am I gonna pull this through? You know, and I always do. Like, almost every mural that I've painted, or every big canvas, it's like a big undertaking. It's a labor of love. It's like a soul work, and something that you're deeply passionate about. You want it to come out nice, and it's scary, but you know, you just have to do it. Thank you, Smooks. Mulțumesc, mama. That means thank you, mom. My mom is in Romania right now. Okay, let's do this inner ring now. On this left, brighter here. Really tricky to do this from a certain angle. Yeah, so do you paint, Smokes? Shannon. I keep saying Smokes. This is the name. Do you paint, Shannon? Are you an artist too? I gotta say the name so that I remember. I'm not really good at names. I mean, I'm working on remembering names. That's a better way to put it. Yeah. But yeah. Always trying to do something. If it doesn't scare you, I think, you know, maybe your vision isn't big enough. That's a good way to think about it. Every time I'm scared of something, you know, if a project doesn't scare me, it's probably not a big enough vision. This project is scary, so I think I'm on the right track. Still have that portion there to do. Clara? Oh, hey Clara. Okay, hey. It's very good to see you here. For a brief moment. Thank you for stopping by and saying hi. And congrats to your sister. That's awesome. This goes inside here a little bit of darkness here. You draw? Nice. That's the best way to start art, to draw, I think. You know, because you're starting with the fundamentals. You're starting from the ground up, and to learn how to paint is, you know, the first skill you learn is how to draw and how to notice things and how to see things. So drawing is really good to know. When I started painting, I kind of started everything backwards. It took me a few murals to realize that, hey, maybe I should make a sketch. Maybe I should make a sketch before I jump into painting this whole friggin' room. And hey, artistry lifestyle. Teaching yourself, good. I taught myself. I think that's a okay way to learn, you know. There's so many sources to learn from nowadays. It's so easy to learn, and there's so many good YouTubers or classes online that you can learn. So of course learning from a teacher is valuable indeed, but you don't have to feel like, oh, I didn't go to school, then I'm not professional, or I can't be professional, or, you know, I can't do it. You can do it. And every time you do it, you get better at it. Okay. This part in here, let's see what it is. I'm trying to figure out the value in here. Please forgive me if I ask you your names multiple times. It's really tricky when you have a channel name and your name isn't in it, then it's kind of tricky for everybody. That's why one of the reasons why I changed my name from Mural Dreams by Laura to Laura Dreams, because even that little shift in the first word made a huge difference in people calling me Laura instead of Mural. Like, hey, there's a couple more words after the mural part that it actually has my name in it. It's just funny. So what is your name, Artistry Lifestyle? Again. That was a nice segue, wasn't it? Well, Shannon, I do hope that you'll, learn some things or get some ideas from this or get some inspiration, from my channel. And if you want to learn how to draw professionally, like they teach you in the Academy of Art, then you might follow my friend Louis Guidetti, who teaches, professional academic life drawing and stuff like that. And he should be here around. He's in the chat, probably. You can see his name. But he also has live streams every Tuesday and Thursday. And you can see step by step how he does it. It's really, very accurate and, meticulous. That's the word, meticulous. So, the right way to do it, not rush it, which is probably one of the reasons why I spent. So yesterday I gessoed my canvas. It took about a couple hours. It didn't take so long. I did, I think, about 2 coats. I did it once, and then I refined the shapes once again. So before, I might have just done it once really quickly, maybe, or maybe a loose sketch, and then just jumped into the painting of it. And then got frustrated a whole lot while wasting a lot of good paints. This time I thought, you know what, I'll take my time and do a proper underpainting so that I don't have to keep doubting myself and changing. Oh, thank you so much, Shannon. Oh, you're welcome, Lois. Louis. Yeah, definitely. You're inspiring too, Louis, and you do help people. Alright, we're gonna work a little bit on this corner here, and then slowly. Laura Pausini, is that a singer? I don't know. I've heard of her. Pausini, oh, I have tea. Oh, I have such good tea. I just brewed it. It's cold. It was hot when I started the stream. Got really good wisdom. It says the worst enemy we have is our own fear. Was that the same wisdom as last time? I really like it though. I should mute my phone. Hear that? Mute it. Definitely with acrylics, it's really important to moisten your brushes. I moisten it almost every time I'm dipping in the paint. I'm dipping it in water first to get it all nice and smooth and for the paints to flow nicely and mix. And portion here, a little cluster of stars. I think these the blue ones that you see here in the reference photo. The blue part is the UV, the ultraviolet, whatever they get with UV, and then the yellow and white in the middle is just what the Hubble telescope observes with the, just plainly. And then the blue is UV and the red is infrared. So these are, I think, several pictures with different frequencies that produces this picture. So if you look at the galaxy with a telescope, it's probably not going to look like this. It's probably just going to look like a bright yellow-white fuzz. Italian singer who had some hits in the 90s, although I thought you might have heard. I think I do. Tell me, because the the name sounds very familiar. And, I usually know Laura's, because Laura stick together. Although when somebody says Laura, my mind immediately goes to Laura Palmer. Laura Pausini. I definitely know her. I forget what songs she sang though. I know that Laura Non C'è song. You know that song? Laura Non C'è. Yeah. I want to sing. I'll lose everybody on the stream. Gotta love children though. I think the most that I've sang in my life was put my daughter to bed, to sleep. She never complained. She never complained that I don't have a good voice. I don't know what all the... like, yeah, just sing to me. Okay. My first non-judgmental audience. Now that she's more discerning, she never asks me to sing to her anymore. She's also 13, so her priorities have changed. Let's soften this part up here. And I would, probably, so the rest of this painting, because I'm not going to finish this today, the rest of this painting will be posted in, I think, next Sunday, not this coming Sunday, not this Sunday, but next Sunday. And it's part of an art collaboration, and it's gonna be all about the Fibonacci golden ratio and everything. So it's gonna be a really interesting video, so check, stay tuned. I don't want to do airbrushing on live because it's really loud and obnoxious. La solitudine. Yeah, I will recognize it. I can't remember it off the top of my head, but I'm sure I will. Solitude. Sounds like something I might listen to and still enjoy. Okay, this comes over. I love all these beautiful shapes in nature and how, spirals and, natural patterns that you can recognize and see throughout, the macrocosm and the microcosm, and it's just very fascinating. So, I'm very passionate about that. I'll also show you how to draw the Fibonacci spiral, the golden ratio pretty much. The golden ratio has been used by artists. I think even, they say the Mona Lisa has the golden ratio inside it. The composition is in such a way that it has those proportions. And some people, like nature, don't necessarily seek it or do it intellectually, but it's instinctual. It's just the knowledge and the feel of beauty. So Leonardo da Vinci, although he definitely knew of the divine proportions and everything, I don't know if he sat and really measured, or he already had it at the instinctual way to make a composition as such. Also, his Last Supper is also with the golden ratio, created with the golden ratio. So, can be found in art, can be found in the human body, can be found in vegetables. The Romanesco cauliflower? This way. There's a darkest part here. Like grayish. Then the middle gets all soft and nondescript. Pretty soft. Middle. Get enough paint. Sand, light, grimy. Making a shape. Get blended out, just want to know my bounds. And I didn't actually, measure necessarily for this, but sometimes I do measure. Sometimes I take my compass and ruler and draw it out and sketch it out for my paintings to have those proportions. This time I just kind of the middle is slightly darker than the glowing arms around it. Trying to make it like that. I'll have to take pictures and look at them. Look at my painting through pictures, because sometimes it's so much easier to see discrepancies between my painting and the reference photo. I take pictures. And seeing it in a smaller, just like thumbnail size. One reason that I love acrylic paints is that you can paint over. If you make mistakes, not such a biggie. Okay. Now, I'm going to, looks like an egg, right? help my paint flow. Like the same color until we get to the middle, which is like this bright looking yolk. It's not even slightly changing the light. The same. I'm gonna start adding the light. I'm gonna start adding the bright in the middle and then go and then gradient it out. Let me try to make that in the middle. It's in the middle like that. Know that, hang on, let me tell you some fun facts about this. The black hole at this center is 70 million times the mass of the sun. That is huge. Huge black hole. Thought you wanted to know that. Quick fact. I'm just laying that gray color around it, and then maybe a little lighter. With a white brush, I'm gonna smooth it outwards. Let's move that first. Yeah, let's do it with a white paintbrush. brush is gonna do a fantastic job making a nice glow around here. Step back and take a look. There's a little more glow in the middle there. It's almost 1 o'clock. FYI.
Of course, an ambience.
I mean, in Pennsylvania. Oh yeah. I do hope the next time, until next time, we'll have figured out the whole Discord, whole Discord conversation thing. I do want to have you guys there's a little infrared arm here that shows on the picture. This will put a small indication in that it's there. We can do a little squiggly. There you go. Nice. I think. Okay. And some more white. And the other one starts right over here and it goes this way. So blending it out a little bit. I think you should download the actual Discord app on your computer instead of going through the browser. It is. I'm going through the app. Oh, wait. It's the app. It is going through the app. So maybe OBS. I do put the settings in OBS to get the audio from Discord. I thought it had that. And now when I go audio output or audio input? Output, right? Or input? Some of us have certain talents and some of us don't. Thought you were going through the browser. No, I'm going through the app. I see the little app sign down by the Chrome browser. So it is through the Discord app. Is that a problem? Like, how do I... See, Seb had it figured out the last time, and now we changed some settings there with the whole AM thing and OBS did some updates, and settings might have gotten changed. Okay, I really like how that looks in the middle. Gives it some nice separation that I wanted. I can probably use this harder paintbrush to make some marks in here. I don't want them to be too bold. I want them to be kind of transparent, so I'm really diluting. And then I can comment if I do the airbrushing, you know, make it look glowy. Let me see what he's saying. Discord is weird. Browser both. You'll need to both hear and speak. Okay, if it's the app, make sure your headphones are set up in both input and output under the audio controls. Alright, I'm gonna end the stream pretty soon, but before I go, let me just go and give it another try. Maybe we'll see it another time. See, I don't know what settings I did. Can't even hear the music. Okay, I still don't know what's happening. I still don't know. But thank you for the jokes. That's funny. See, I had to allow that comment again. Lewis. YouTube held it for review. So I see over here I got a lot more. That's right. Seems like you guys can probably still hear me, so I'm not gonna worry about it now. Ever. Just gonna refine it a little bit, and then I'm probably gonna call it. gonna continue doing this. I think it's almost time for airbrushing. I'm probably gonna airbrush with white and then use the colors, color it up. And it looks like there's also all sorts of textures on top of the clouds. So those harder things might also need to be put in with a paintbrush if the airbrush only does, you know, very soft things. I only have one needle, one size, so. Alright, well. Gotta catch this creation at the end of this video, of the end of this canvas next Sunday. Hope it will be ready by then. That's the plan. Or at least part of it. First half. Now I've seen some pretty amazing moonscapes and galaxies and cosmic shapes made in like minutes with a paint can. So much faster and easier than this antiquated paintbrush and fingers. Just kidding. Not antiquated. It's vintage. Alright guys, well, I'm gonna call it for today, and thank you so much. Sure. Thank you so much for joining me today. You're gonna see the rest of this in a week and a half. Okay? Then you can always refer to this. Oh, I'm gonna include this in the final video. So have a great weekend. Thank you for joining me. Thank you, Queldar. Thank you, Lewis. Thank you, Shannon and Mizra, if you're still there. And who else was here? Artistry, lifestyle. So, Mama, Clara. Thank you guys so much. Have a lovely weekend. And I'll see you guys next Friday. I'll be putting out videos until then, I hope. And love you all. Mwah. Bye. Bye.